What's up, man? Fans, this is Panthers 489. Another game, another loss. Said that at a time and two before. This one was pretty much kind of how we thought it was going to go. The Kitties gave us some hope there at the beginning, but then it was back to reality pretty quick. Now this was a really every team in the NFL right now is kind of a bad matchup in a way, but the Dolphins they probably have the most speed of any NFL team, and I don't even think it's close when you're talking about, receivers. And our secondary is, pretty much everybody's hurt, right? So the chances of us actually getting some stops, pretty unlikely, right? Now, obviously, we are the only team left in the league without a win. So in that case, we are defaulted as the worst team in the league. No question about that at this point, other than I don't think we will finish with the worst record. I think that will probably go to the Donkeys or the Bears. I don't know. They're pretty bad dumpster fires, but so are we. I'm not here to throw stones in this glass house, but I thought there was some positives yesterday for the first quarter. And then after that was about the end of it. We did get a late defensive score, but we lose by 21 points. Obviously not ideal. Definitely need a lot of work and need to get healthy. Any team that has had the amount of injuries that we've had, I think would be struggling right now. Not to say, oh, yeah, we'd be, 4 wins, 5. No, I'm not saying that. We might have 1 or 2 wins, but, you're talking about these Dolphin receivers. I'm not even going to bother breaking it down. They're just running wide open, right? Our secondary is it's fucked at this point. And, pass rush really wasn't getting home, but they didn't have a whole lot of time to get there. But let's go over a few positives that we have. Right here at the beginning of the game, nice play by Bryce here, hanging in the pocket, throwing an absolute dart here.
Heisman is a sophomore at Alabama. Chenault out of the backfield, whacked as he threw. Downfield it goes.
That's just well done. He knows as soon as he lets this ball go, he's going to take a hit. And he does, and he puts it right on the money. And how about Adam Thielen? This dude been in the league, I think, was 11 years, something like that. Just absolutely balling. I think he had 11 catches for 120 yards or something. That is impressive. And then the other part of yesterday was, another guy hurt, Miles Sanders, right? Which, I don't know, I've been really kind of iffy on him. He hasn't performed well, obviously. And it just kind of looks like, the offensive line, isn't creating any holes. But, hey, this is the kind of running I'm talking about. You watch Chuba here. Watch how hard he runs.
Hubbard on 2nd down and 9, going outside. There's a good block by Hurst.
He's not just going to go down. He's going to give you the stiff arm. He's going to get as many yards as he can. And that's just what I don't think we're really getting out of Sanders. He's not giving that dog effort. And again, Chuba with that just power running.
Hubbard. Good block in there.
Just that I will not be denied. Look when contact gets made. Line of scrimmage, right? Fights through that. Puts all his body weight forward. Touchdown. And at this point, I'm thinking, are we about to pull an upset? Up 7.
Fake to Hubbard. And it's outside on 1st and 10. Oh, look at him hurt.
Just a nice little rollout here. We have not gotten much production from the tight end position since Greg Olsen. That hasn't been much different. I thought Hayden Hurst was going to be really good this year. He does not seem to be involved at all. They get 1 catch. But hell of a play by Trimble. Jumping over a dude. Keeps fighting for the yardage. And that's what I noticed in these in these first couple drives here. The boys had some fight in them. Just to cap off our last positive play of the day, People won't give this ball enough credit, right? But this, when he threw it, I thought, oh shit, he just threw another interception. The touch right there. Put that right over the defender's head. And again, got to give credit to Thielen making nice catch. Had a hell of a game. But yeah, that was pretty much the end of the positives. After that, we didn't do a damn thing, and we just kind of watched the Dolphins score. I think they scored, was it 28 straight or 35 straight or some shit? I don't know. That was a rough game after that, and I don't even really want to go into it. I don't even want to bother breaking it down because I know what happened. It's, hey, Tyreek Hill's wide open. Let me throw him the ball. Jalen Waddle's wide open. Let me throw him the ball. Like, oh, let's give the ball to Raheem Mostert. Watch him fucking run everywhere and score touchdowns. Like, this team got a lot of work to do. First step would be to get healthy. Second step would be figure out what went right in those first couple drives. It seemed like Bryce wasn't thinking. He was making confident throws. I don't know if it was simplified or what, but it went well. And then obviously Miami adjusted to some things, and that was the end of that. So that's where, coach got to have a B plan, C plan. You got to keep going down the list. You got to adjust too. Obviously, none of the adjustments we made worked, if there was any adjustments that were even made. I think we got the bye week next, and then I think we have some possible winnable games. I think we got Houston after the bye, so we'll see how that goes. It would really suck if we didn't win a game this year, and they can announce with the first overall pick in the second round, the Panthers will select because, well, we don't got our first round pick. And man, if you give up the amount we did and we end up with the worst record in the league, that's not a good sign. But I think that's about all for this video. So thanks for watching. Go Panthers.